Hello, my beautiful ignited souls. I am Crime Queen, and thank you for joining me. So, this is part two on how to do a spell, a coronavirus spell. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure that I was going to put this on YouTube, but Spirit says do it. So, do forgive me if there are those of you who are not into spells, but yes. So, even getting some kind of inkling on what the card would come up with, the tarot deck for the coronavirus came up with the Page of Swords. So, like a youngster who's ready to just create disaster, he's like, you could see with the sword, just ready to destroy whatever comes in his path, when he's angry. Oh, anyway, so that's what I have been guided to really get this card, and I think it's just so appropriate. The Page of Swords, and of course, it's swords is words as well. So it's like the page of words. Oh, this is really something. So this coincides with what I have just said in my the first part of how to do a coronavirus spell ritual. I've just loaded it up. So, okay. So the second part, because I felt it was important to really give the whole ritual, because it's and the last part that I left out is very important, of course. So I did end up on doing finishing on your beads and saying, okay, after you've done your confession, so to speak, after you've lit your candle and your incense, you dressed your candle with the oils, black oil or olive oil, whatever oil spirit guides you, or make do with what you have. Not sunflower oil, you don't want him shining too much. I would say black seed oil, something not so really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let spirit guide you. I also say that if you have a bead, it's good. I have this bead, which is 108 beads because I'm into numbers. And of course, this 108 is the number 9. So it vibrates on the universal number of 9 because our universe operates on 9. So hence we have our numbers from 1 to 9. And so basically, if you have these or a rosary, um, any bead, or if you want to use a bead that you use, or if you don't have a bead, it's fine. Just go with your spirit, go with the core of who you are and the core of your own being. I did mention, of course, the first thing is to really do that cleansing, that mental cleansing. And if it appeals to you as well before you do your mental cleansing, or whilst you do your mental cleansing, you could do this under the shower. It's very, very good, very effective way of doing a mental forgiveness cleansing for that time for your ritual. So it's part of preparing yourself for your ritual. I also did speak about having an allocated space for this. So basically you have your space, you have your bead, you have candle, you have incense stick, you have the fire, smoke, and bead. If you don't have a bead and you something to connect with earth, you can use a stick, you could use a stone. I'm a lover of stones. I mean, I picked this up near a park. So it's your way, or choose it as a way of igniting onto Mother Eve's essence, the earth, and that has been given to you. So basically, after you have done this and you have followed the part one of my prescription, part one of my prescription, and you go, I am this, I am that. I feel that what was very important to remember, that you hold in your mind that thy will be done, meaning it is done, it is complete. And you also say, it is so, or it is complete, or all my needs and desires are met before I even ask. I love this. Everyone who knows me knows I say this, and it is so. And so as well, after you have done this bead, or you can also use the bead as well and say, thank you. This is so important. As soon as I sort of stopped the video, I remember, oh, but thank you, because it just seemed natural that I had to say this. So you say, thank you. I, Crimey, thank you. I cry may thank you, God, or thank you, universe, or thank you, Mother Earth, or thank you, those who say Jesus Christ. It's okay, I don't. Um, those, you could just say thank you, Father, Mother. Um, I say the Christ Spirit, actually. I say thank you, the Christ Spirit, because my idea of the Christ Spirit is that which dwells deep in the core of our being. So I say thank you, Christ Spirit. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you. It's just I don't have just feeling I need to put some clarity on this. I don't feel that I have it's anything against saying Jesus Christ. It's just that the way I had been taught it, I had to unlearn it. And so if I'm applying it in the same way, it's like I'm just reigniting that which I learned before. So basically, I understand the essence in a different way now, which is even more profound for me. But I do say it in the way I say the Christ Spirit, because the Christ Spirit for me is like the Kundalini rise, the activation, that third eye opening, that which makes me intuitive, makes me light. What I even call the crimson light to some extent. The crimson light is intuition. Okay, so it's thank you, and you could actually say I am totally grateful and thankful for that my needs and desires are met before I even ask. I am totally grateful and thankful that my intentions has been met. I am. I like to remember now to close it and seal the I am, because remember, as in the first video I said, I am that I am. So in between that is there all the things that we have put in. It's like I am is the perimeter. It's a pot. You could say the first I am is like this, and you put whatever that you want into this I am, and then you seal it, and it becomes whole and complete. So this is what you can do now and say, I am grateful and thankful that I am whole and healthy. Oh, my needs, because you prayed for all other people as well. I am totally grateful and thankful. What you will find after doing this ritual, and if you want to do this, there's another important thing I had to say. The date of the ritual, of this ritual, is very important as well. It doesn't matter. God is not saying to you, don't do it tonight or don't do it tomorrow or whatever. But the 20th of this month is very crucial. You could do this on the 20th of the month, which would mean that it's going to seal from 2020. Get it? Okay. So 2020. Now the word 20 equals 8. When you write the word 20, I'm going to have to do this quickly for you. Okay. So TWENTY. Okay. So this is why we need to understand that the numbers have a certain vibration that you may not readily understand. We only seem to understand it when we are counting money, but it's much more than that. 25527. So when we add this together, this is 15, this is 17, 19, 26. Now, 26 in Judaism is the number of God. 26 is, I think, the number of, oh, okay, let me not go too much into this, but it's 8. So 8 is a template. And this is why now the state of our affairs now, or our world right now, is required for you to reset. Actually, the word set equals eight as well. So it's that you are now ready to reset your new life, your new program, your newness, your new whatever it is. This is why a ritual like this is so beneficial to execute your intention on the 20th of the 4th, 2020. And as well, if you could even do that at 2000 is okay, or 1600, 1600 is for. Just follow your intuition, because your own makeup and the divine may have something slightly different to mine, but I believe there is a thread that is like going to New York from London. The plane will take you there, but we all are going through another destination. You may go South Street or 234th Street or whatever it is, and I go somewhere else. So this is what I'm talking about, and you will get that right thing for you. And I believe what I'm offering you here now is that highway. Okay. So yes, so I'm glad I got this out. And basically, so the thank you at the end, and the other wonderful thing is to laugh. Laugh as loud as you can. I'm saying that last bit, but I haven't done that last bit, not the way I really want to. So I'm looking for an excuse for when someone gives me a little joke that maybe it could be a dry joke, but I'm going to laugh so loud that they're going to think that they're the best comedian ever. But I'm going to use this to really, because no one knows what you're thinking. You know what? Now I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh loud, because my laughing loud, there's two things about that. It's celebrating that you've overcome, and it dissipates all that negativity. It's like having a neighbor trying to taunt you and you just laugh. That really pisses them off. So basically, this is what I'm saying, that, well, it's not a neighbor, somebody else. Okay, but that's the essence. So laugh. And I got this, not only that we know it like this, but this comes from the story of Abraham and Sarah when she laughed. That's another thing. If you want to know more about this, log on to or tap into Crime Queen on YouTube. I do numerology on there, and there is so much to discover there. But because, well, it is a lot to discover. I come up with new things that you will not know, but you cannot contest because it is written. Okay, thank you, you wonderful people. I so love you, and I'm so grateful and thankful to have the opportunity to share this with you. I feel this is very sacred. And it's really a wonderful place we are if we take time to really realize that this is an opportune time to really take inventory of where we're at. Who am I? Where am I? Where am I going? What do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I need to do to get where I want to be? All those questions. And although you may not come up with answers, but keep asking them, because the subconscious mind, it does not take jokes. It will give you answers. Stay ignited.